Center. Let's have a look at that Wednesday forecast for today, as we are going to be looking at more of the way of sunshine, but still going to be on the cooler side. Winds are going to be gusty too. We are going to be looking at temperatures between 40 and 44 degrees. Winds are going to be out of the northwest between 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25. Here is a look at the afternoon highs across the region for today, as we're hitting 42 degrees for Georgetown, 42 for Ocean City, 44 for Salisbury, 45 for Pocomoke City, 44 degrees towards Cambridge, 43 for Easton, 41 for Dover, 40 for Warwick, 38 for Wilmington, 40 degrees right along the Jersey coastlines of Cape May and Atlantic City, 44 in Huntingtown and Washington, D.C., and 43 for Baltimore. Let's have a look at that day planner. We got partly sunny skies starting off, 30 degrees with a sunrise at 6:54. Heading in towards the afternoon hours, we're going to be warming up in the 30s to the lower 40s, as we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds as we head in towards the evening hours. Temperatures already dropping down to about 31 degrees at 10 o'clock, with a sunset getting close to 5:40. Here's a look at the coastal waters forecast for today. Starting off with the Atlantic, we got partly sunny skies, 41-degree air temperature. Winds going to be coming out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas between 2 and 4 feet. Heading over towards the Delaware Bay, we got partly sunny skies, 40-degree air temperature. Winds out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas of less than 1 foot expected. And then the Chesapeake Bay region, where we got partly sunny skies, 43-degree air temperature. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 15 miles an hour, with seas of less than 1 foot expected for the Chesapeake Bay region. Now heading in towards the overnight hours, we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds becoming mostly clear, and it's going to be allowing temperatures to be definitely on the colder side, 25 to 30 degrees. Winds from the northwest at about 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at the overnight lows across the region for tonight. So we're hitting 25 for Georgetown, 31 for Ocean City, 25 for Salisbury, 27 for Pocomoke City and Easton, 28 for Cambridge, 26 for Dover, 25 for Warwick, and a cool spot over towards Wilmington at 23 degrees tonight. Let's have a look at that extended outlook, as we will be looking at temperatures getting in towards the 50s for your Thursday under some partly sunny skies. And then we are looking at back into the 40s for Friday and Saturday, but we will be looking at a weak disturbance moving through on Saturday that may be giving us the chance for a few more scattered showers before looking at mostly sunny skies by Sunday. And then throughout much of next week, we are going to be looking at temperatures near 50 degrees under some partly sunny skies continuing on.
535-5599.
Okay, everybody. We are live. Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Jim Weller Live. It's a live show. We do it each and every Wednesday right here in the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford, Delaware. Seaford, Delaware is where we're at, and there are people out here. I see some people here pertaining to the show, so we appreciate them showing up, but you are welcome to sit on this side if you want. So when you come into the Golden Eagle Diner, we're here till noon. Come right on in and turn right and come in here and hang out with us. So my first guest of the day is Barry. Barry, you can come on around if you would like to, and we'll get you on here. We're going to talk to Bronco Barry. We're going to talk to Barry Atkins, and I think we're going to be talking about Boulevard in Georgetown, but he's always full of surprises, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what we're doing. I'm going to get my little timer ready. This is a new device I'm operating. So, picture time. Barry, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so are you at Boulevard in Georgetown?
I am right on 40 Bridgeville Road there in Georgetown.
Oh my, they got a lot of inventory coming and going.
We do. We've got 2 lots there in Georgetown, and they're filling up.
They are that.
Yeah, they are.
Now, are you regular vehicles, you commercial vehicles? What are you doing?
Well, I specialize in the commercial vehicles and the special other order vehicles like Broncos and other things like that, but I sell anything. If it has wheels, I'll sell it.
Okay, so new, used, whatever.
Yep.
All right, so if they want a new Expedition or...
And I have them.
You got them, okay.
Even have a new Lincoln Navigator there.
I do notice that, Preston is always kind of known for when somebody's got slim pickings, they've got lots of pickings.
Yes,
In other words,
we're fortunate now what we have on our lot, but I can also pick from the rest of the Preston group.
Right. I don't think there's anybody can find more vehicles than you, probably.
That's true.
You got a big basket to draw from.
We're lucky on that, yes.
Yep. So how many years you been selling automobiles?
Well, it's coming up on 6 years in
6
June.
years. Wow.
Seems like yesterday was
Just a kid when you started.
Right?
All right. And so it's Lincoln and Ford. Is that correct?
That's
All
how it
right.
works.
So Lincoln makes a real nice vehicle called a Navigator. Is
Oh,
that
yes.
correct?
And
All right.
that's the large third row seat vehicle. And also,
Okay.
if you have to tow something, you're quite
Yes.
capable of that.
Right. You can take the family and tow something.
Yes.
You don't have to sacrifice anything.
Nothing.
Okay. You've got lots of financing programs. In other words, I think they're always like cutting edge. They got something new.
Oh, yes.
Or
I mean, like
something attractive.
on the Ford F-150s, the 23s, they're featuring 1.9 for 72 months. Which
Whoa.
that's
Usually when it's 1.9, it's for 36 months.
Yes, this is for
72 months
72.
sounds like 6 years.
yes. So
1.9 for 6 years.
So use their money.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Put yours in a CD or something and make
Exactly.
money, in other
Yeah.
words. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a customer say, I want to put this much down. I said, are you sure?
Yeah. Why would you? Right. Well, good. Do they have many 2023s left?
I have a nice selection of them. They're
Okay.
dwindling, so hurry.
Okay. But when somebody were to look at Boulevard in Georgetown, if they don't see what they want, realize that you are able to just have something there, probably in a half a day or something like that.
Oh,
if
absolutely.
They want to look at something.
We can, we can.
What do you bring it over?
We'll
Or?
bring it over, do a search, or if it's whatever's more convenient for them. If they have
Okay.
to
If they
here
need to
another
be
place,
flown over to Preston or something
we'll-
like
we'll
that,
jump in there and go.
drive like a madman.
I did that for a customer.
Do you
the other
ever
day.
do that where you just get in a vehicle and go get
A specific pickup truck, and we finally landed on one, and I literally went and drove it to Preston and picked it up.
Picked it up.
And brought it back, and he got
Really?
it out last night.
a lot of nice restaurants between here and Preston
A lot of plain, yes.
after a long day at work?
Shoot.
Oh.
But- So, yeah, I'm fortunate that we have that capability.
I would say. Yeah, and it's also nice that they're very willing to move vehicles from, because sometimes, you get a manager of this location and a manager of that location. You're like, I don't want to give it up, in other words, but they all work in unison, in other words, so what else can you tell us about Preston? What's something that really sticks out in your mind?
Well, they're very big in the community, and they give back to the community.
I watched the Super Bowl, and they had some commercials about
Yes.
things they've done in the community and gave to and so on.
And I'm fortunate and proud to be a part of a lot of that, because they let me, we do a lot of Christmas parades, we do a
And
lot.
they wrap vehicles for certain things.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
they
getting
do.
ready for that, for some Irish stuff that's coming up for Georgetown and Milton.
The St. Patrick's Day Parade?
On both of
You're
them,
going to be
yeah.
in them both?
Yep,
Okay, what are you going to be driving, or is it a secret?
secret.
Is it going to be green?
It'll be green.
It'll be green, okay. All right, well, how cool is that?
And then we're also huge, we with the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition, we do a
Yep.
lot for them, and I'm fortunate I get to participate with that. So it's a lot of fun, and it's like this month, or heck, this week, every car sold in all the Preston dealerships, $50 will be donated to the
Breast Cancer Association?
no, it's this with the
Hold on.
Heart Association.
Really?
Yes. And we get red
$50 a
for every
vehicle?
Vehicle, yes.
I mean, that could be 100 vehicles.
It's a lot.
Wow, good job.
And that's for this, and it's also in memory of Mike Bullis.
Oh, yes. Yep.
So it's an honor for him, and so it's a great cause.
Well, he was a good guy.
Oh my gosh, he was the best.
Man, he left this earth young, didn't he?
Oh, too young.
Yeah.
Yeah, good guy.
But he left a lasting, lifelong impression on everybody.
Oh my
you know?
gosh, we were all, whoever he touched, we were fortunate.
Right. And just systems he put in place and just things he started. I mean, he just was a go-getter.
Well, one of the many systems he put in place, and we're part of it, Georgetown, is we have a mobile service. But we also have, he was huge with the community also. He also encouraged me, he says, hey, you should do this. He would tell me all the upcoming events in our area.
Right.
So it was a lot of fun.
Let's jump to stock car racing. Okay. Is there an event sometime in March
Yes.
in Georgetown? Is that the Melvin Joseph Memorial?
It's not the first one.
Okay, it's the second race?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
But Mel, we've got the car, it's ready to go.
Ready to go, the Monte Carlo?
Yep,
Really?
and the Thunderbirds
Okay.
and the Shadows.
No kidding. Is Donald driving that Thunderbird?
Oh, boy, that'd be an adventure
Donald
again.
McIlvain's going to race again? Let's start that rumor right here.
Phew.
That'd make his day, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
my gosh, he's probably already there now. I figured.
Loading up his gear. He don't need a helmet or a suit.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh, man. All right. So anyway, Preston really does do a good job. Everywhere you turn, you see their name, you see something they're involved in. They've crossed the bridge. They went over, I don't even know where.
It's
but
in Randallstown. We call it Fort Rest.
Randallstown.
Yep, we're over
Okay.
there. course, we're up in Aberdeen. And Wilmington and Dover.
Wilmington, Dover, Georgetown, Lewis,
Pittsville.
Preston, Pittsville.
Keller, Virginia.
Really? Wow.
And then we also have some other outlets, like we also have a Power Sports
Oh,
store
yeah.
there
Is that Easton,
in
Cambridge?
Easton.
Okay.
And then that's the ones you have the Yamaha four-wheelers and Polaris. I mean,
They ought to sponsor you to be dirt track racing.
that's a great
Motocross.
idea.
I could see you doing that.
I need four wheels.
Here he comes. Oh, how'd he get that tree limb in his head?
Yeah, right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I need four wheels.
Yeah. Well, we started a radio station, and we were fortunate. Preston came on board, and we appreciate that. Now, you're here as a benefit of being part of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, when Linda Price had put that out in the email, I jumped all over because I'm like,
I actually
wow.
think, other than Linda, you're the first one on. You're the first one on, in
So,
other words.
Thanks for the opportunity because I
Yeah.
miss those old days when
Yep.
we go way back on these shows.
And I want to say that Linda and the Georgetown Chamber, in other words, we reached out to her and said, hey, we're a member of the Chamber, and we wanted to do something for the members. And I said, you can have one spot a week. And, man, she's got her lined up till August. And like I say, I think you were the first one. She was sitting here last week. So we're at the Eagle Diner, the Golden Eagle Diner, in other words, right here in Seaford. And the food is great, plenty of seats. And they've got the staff. Isn't that encouraging? You look out here and you say, wow, they got lots of people and just lots of things going on, you know.
Well, it's a great restaurant. My parents, I bring them here. It's easy for them to get in.
Okay. It's comfort food, too.
Yes,
And it's
yes.
comforting,
Yes.
you know, so it's really nice. So anything else we need to know? What's the end of the month? Is it true? Here's a rumor I need to verify. They always say the best day to buy a car is the very last day of the month. But I think people in car sales are like, look, we're going to work just as hard every day of the month.
Yeah, we work just as hard every day. And, I have a lot of friends that call in, they try to work a dealer phone. I said, your best advantage would be to come in.
Oh, no doubt.
Because once you're in there, they're going to do everything possible to make
Keep
sure.
you from leaving.
Yes, we want you to
over
get
the
a car.
phone, it's not quite the same.
Yes, yes.
It's hard to deposit your money over the phone.
Right,
You
so
know.
come on in to get your best deal and
In person.
In person, and
Right.
that way we can look at your car, get you the best value for it, and all that kind of stuff.
I say grab your cash and make a dash.
Exactly.
And come on in,
That
in other
sounds like
words.
I can remember that.
So in the past, I think you've had a reputation only working 1 or 2 days a week. Are you working more than that now?
I'm up to 3 now.
3 days a week. Okay.
No, I'm
How many
there.
hours a week or days do you work?
It's a lot. I'm available anytime. Normally, Wednesdays are my day off, but I'm
Okay.
going in today because I've
Okay.
got some customers to meet, and so I'm
really?
there. Yeah, it's cheap for me to go to work.
Okay. All right. Would you say it's cheaper?
To go to work.
Because you might make money. If you're off work, you're going to spend money.
Right.
All right. So how do people reach Barry?
Well, they can, the easiest would be my cell phone. It's
Okay.
302-393-3038.
3038.
They can track me down on Facebook, just if they look up Bronco Barry.
Bronco Barry. Do you have a Bronco?
Not right now, I had one.
You had one and you sold it.
Sold it, and I got another one on order. So,
I think buying and selling Broncos has become a little bit of an investment
yes.
for people. This is not investment advice, but I'm just saying I think that the scarcity of them has caused people to say, let me get one, let me trick it out a little bit, then let me make $1 on it and go again.
Oh, yeah, there's people doing that now. We're fortunate at the moment. This is the first time I've had 10 Broncos on the lot.
I know.
And
You do have
and
them.
that was some of
Is that
them.
in Georgetown or Togo?
Georgetown.
In Georgetown,
I
there's
have
10 of them.
right there now.
Wow, you're going to have to build a fence around them Broncos.
Yeah, the corral's gonna get
They'll
tight
be
there.
busting out.
But yeah, we're fortunate on that. But yes, so that's what I do, and I'm there to answer any questions on vehicles, and I'm there for the follow up.
3 minutes, Jim.
Okay. All right. We were almost out of time, but he got me by 3 minutes, so we got 3 more minutes.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, again, the number 302.
393-3038.
They should dial it in that order.
In that order.
Okay. And so used vehicles. Are you selling used vehicles yourself, or
Yes.
is that somebody else?
No, where I sell used vehicles, but we also buy used vehicles. So if you have a
Like
vehicle,
you just buy them right on the spot.
Yep. So if you want to sell your car or truck, we're looking for great, clean used vehicles. Bring it in.
What if I was getting ready to buy a vehicle somewhere else and trade it in? Can I ride by your place and
Yes.
just sell it to you
Yes.
to see if I'm getting enough trade in?
Yes.
And then you're going to talk me into buying something while I'm there,
That might
aren't you?
happen, yeah.
Might happen. Persuade. You
But
don't
we-
talk anybody into you. Persuade them.
But yeah, we're there for whatever your needs are. But if you have a vehicle that for whatever reason you don't need one or whatever, just
What if
bring
I
it in.
owe money on it?
we'll take care of that.
Really? You'll pay the loan off and take
Yep,
care of it
so,
all?
You know, once we give you whatever the value
Okay.
you agree to it, we'll do all the paperwork, and at that point,
Really?
we'll take care of the loan.
So if I just have a car and I just say, you know what, I don't need it, I don't want it, I can't afford it, do you have to make an appointment or you just drive in?
Well, if just call ahead to me to make sure I'm there, but any of us can
Okay.
take care of that. So just
Really?
call in. Yep.
All right, so, can it happen in a day?
Yes, it'll happen that day.
Really? So if you need to unload a vehicle, sell a jewel or a gem, not unload a vehicle, but if you want to sell a vehicle, you buy them.
Yep, just come on by. We'll get an appraisal on it, make an offer.
You need to buy them all the time or just like
Whatever. Yeah.
once in a while? Or
Whenever you want to, whenever you need.
Okay.
We're always looking
So
for
whatever
used
day
cars.
you wake up and you're ready to sell your vehicle, just bring it
Bring
to
it by.
Boulevard in Georgetown.
And, if you have the title, bring that with you.
That's a good idea. It'd be nice if the title was in your name.
Yes, that'll help. And then, and if it's financed, we'll figure that out. We'll call and get the payoff on
Really?
it. And then you'll sign off all the paperwork, and we'll take care of it.
So I don't even have to go to the bank. You handle the whole everything. All right, where is Boulevard?
We're at 40 Bridgeville Road in Georgetown. We're right behind the Rural Farms as you come in.
You're walking distance from that Rural Farms.
I'm there too much.
Out the
yes.
back door? Out the back door, and there you are, so.
Yep, so
All
it's
right.
a great day to come on down and see me.
All right, you gonna be there, you going back?
I'm heading there now after this.
Okay. All right, Barry,
Well,
thanks
I
a
gotta
lot.
go look at a truck first.
Oh, well, go look at the truck first, and then Barry will be back by noonish. Is that right? Was it 10:20? 1 or 2 o'clock? Barry, just call him on his phone.
Traffic's late.
Yeah, traffic's late. All right,
Thank
Barry,
you.
I'll see you. Take
See you
care.
later.
Thank you. All right, we're taking a quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere. Listen to these commercials.
Discover why Wall Service Center has been the go-to auto repair shop for over 60 years. Hi, I'm Colin Walls from Wall Service Center. We still practice what my grandfather started over 60 years ago. Top quality parts installed by highly trained and experienced technicians using the latest technology to diagnose the problem. And with AC Delco's 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide parts and labor warranty, you can be certain you're covered. Wall Service Center, automotive repair done right since 1958.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
Hi, everybody. My name's Jim Weller, owner-operator of Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville, Delaware. I'd like to invite you to check out my store. I got a friendly, knowledgeable sales staff. I got hundreds upon hundreds of trailers in stock. We sell Amish-made products like sheds, horse run-ins, dog kennels, chicken coops, and sheds. And we sell all kinds of trailer parts, springs, jacks, couplers. If you need a part for your trailer, brakes, bearings, hubs, axles, we can hook you up, and we have a full-service shop at Weller's in Bridgeville.
Tired of looking at a dirty, lackluster property? At Rainwash Pressure Washing, we're passionate about breathing new life into your property. We unleash the power of water, banishing grime, moss, and stains, restoring your property to its former glory. From driveways to roofs, sidewalks, siding, and decks, Rainwash has a solution for all your power washing needs. Don't settle for a dull and dirty property. Call Cody and Dale Rains at Rainwash today. Unleash the power of water. Unleash the power of Rainwashed.
Hey, check out this loaded 28-foot car hauler, okay? It's a pretty blue. It's got the blackout package. It's got the aluminum sidewall vents. It's got the spread axle. Take a look at that. It's got a blackout package. It's got the black aluminum fenders, black aluminum wheels, and look at the screws. This is semi-screwless. They're 4 foot apart, the screws are, in case you're going to letter it. It's got the quartz lights. There's a lot more to tell you about. Stay tuned for page 2. It'll be coming in just a couple minutes. Thank you.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
Okay, everybody. We are back. You're listening to a live show. This show is live. We're actually sitting at the breakfast table maybe the lunch table, in the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford, Delaware. Watch out behind you, Colin. Nope, never mind. She was coming in. She had stuff in her hands. All right, so anyway, we're at the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford, Delaware, and you are invited. Everybody is welcome. You can come in, have a cup of coffee, order some food, or just hang out and chit-chat. We're going to take a picture real quick.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Yeah, act like I've
All right.
bumped into her before or something.
I wasn't sure. I seen her coming, and she turned around. I was worried you were going to jump right up.
Did you see the?
Yeah. No, I heard it.
I
I
had a collision
was thinking,
with
yep.
Jen here this morning.
So, all right. So, Wall Service Center, TV Delmarva,
Yes.
Fine Day Radio. What in the world do you want to talk about?
All Service Center.
All right,
Milford.
downtown
All
Milford.
Service Center, downtown Milford. So,
Okay.
been there since 1958. Mine might be a little loud, Jim.
Okay.
Not you, the other
Oh,
Jim.
okay. All right.
Audio
I
tech,
was
Jim.
getting ready
There we
to
go.
adjust it right here.
Yeah. Turn it down like this, right?
Turn it
That's what you
down,
turn it
right.
down. All right.
So.
Anyway, all right. So Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. There's a lot of buzz going on about Milford here lately, and
Colin.
oh, I know it's awful, and we're right next to a park, and I'm afraid. What's the next thing? Am I going to get a letter? Like I don't even want to go to the mailbox now.
I wonder. Well, they don't send you a letter.
They send
They-
you something,
No, it was, I believe, a constable.
but I
told
think
her.
they send you stuff up ahead of time.
I'm hoping they do.
Yeah,
But
I hope so. I don't know.
but
Maybe
it's,
not.
It's just an odd time in Milford,
It
and
is.
I really want to say, do not hold it against the business.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Don't take it out on the Milford businesses because all the business people I know in Milford are kind of in the same situation I am, thinking, "Wow, this could happen to me."
Right.
We hate that it's happening to Annette, and we're thinking it could happen to us, it could happen to our neighbors, and it could just kind of creep out from
Right, because
anywhere.
what we're talking about is a lady whose property is being seized by eminent domain,
Mm-hmm.
and the sad thing is the property is not even in the city of Milford city limits.
Right.
Which is why people are nervous now. In other words, the city of Milford has got the community nervous about what's next. What have they got their eye on?
Yeah.
And so on.
And what makes me think is that anybody that's thinking about moving to Milford or a business that's thinking about coming to
second
Milford,
think it.
and you even think we want some big businesses to come here. We'd like to have a Lowe's or
Right.
something like that to come to Milford, and they might be thinking, I don't know if I want to or not.
Well, I'm
This
sure.
is
I
what we
believe this
do.
is getting ready to head to the national news. In other words, the attention that the city leaders are drawing.
Yeah.
And I guess this is by design. In other words, they're intelligent people. They knew this was going to draw some attention. So you don't even know if there's a motive behind that. In other words,
Yeah,
why
maybe,
would
maybe
they want
not.
this
I
attention?
I think they're doing. I really think they're doing what they think is right.
Right.
Or
Because
they
they're not
were.
locals. In other words, these are people that have
Well,
moved
I don't
here.
even want to say that because I don't
Okay.
even know.
Okay.
I don't even know. I
I think
mean,
it's a strong presumption.
okay.
We'll leave it as a strong
But
presumption.
I would say, in my business at Wall Service Center, I have met a lot of people from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, all the D.C., and I can tell you right now, they're not on board for that.
Right.
They're not. So
this
just
is a-
because somebody's moved here doesn't mean that they think that way. So I don't want to put that blanket
And
statement
it's also
on everybody.
fair to say to these
it's the people that have gotten into these positions.
Right. So you're talking less than 10 people
Right.
have made this decision.
Yeah.
Without any public input or anything of that nature.
But these
in
are
other
the
words.
people that we have put in office. So, whether
Not really. Some of them I don't even think had a candidate when they ran.
well, but that's the thing. They didn't have a candidate, and I'm not saying pro or con or anything. I'm definitely against them taking her land for sure.
Right.
But the people that were elected, they were elected. They won an election, and that's where we need to stand up. And if citizens of Milford, and if we want it to be run the way we want it run, we've got to run for office, and we got to get
Right.
in there. And that's what these people are doing. I've seen some people. Philip Ruiz is actually running. Did you see that? He's
I did.
running. So
I did,
that's good.
yep.
I'm happy that he's running, and he's a
Todd
good.
Collada's going to run for mayor.
Yep. So this is exactly what needs it. So this one might not end up the way we want it to end up, but if we get the right people on council,
we can prevent it from happening again.
Right.
So,
right. So think forward, everybody,
Exactly,
instead of
yeah.
just right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, but think right now. if we can stop this, let's do it.
I don't think it's even possible.
I don't know. Yeah,
And Annette,
She's
going to be here today, and she's going to share some more news with everybody.
yeah. It's bad. It's really bad. And Senator Dave Wilson is going to be here in a little bit talking about it. And I saw what he said to council there, and and from what I heard, that it made no difference.
Right.
It made no difference when you've
Well,
got
but you
the-
got to remember, everybody talking to the council the other night. In other words, the council was just there appeasing you. In other words, they're saying, we're going to allow you all to talk 3 minutes per person for a total of
Well, I
15
think it's
minutes.
required.
Okay, so it's required. So
Right.
it's even
Right.
different. It's just a requirement.
I don't think
okay?
it was we're going to allow you. I think it's we got to do this.
So do it, and
all right, we'll sit here.
we're
and
going to take a nap with our eyes open.
We're not going to give you any extra time, though.
Correct, correct. And so I just think that the decision has already been made. This lady's land is going to be taken unless somehow, some way. Here's the only thing that could happen is if by the grace of God, these people woke up one day and said, you know what? I don't want this to be part of my legacy.
Yeah.
I don't want my name attached to this. I'm
Wall
gonna
Service
change my
Center,
name.
downtown Milford, 302-422-8110. WallServiceCenter.com. Let's schedule an appointment to get your car worked on. I got to get
Yes.
back over there,
Yep.
Jim. So.
And Colin does a great job. So they've been around for years. They do a good job, and I'm very happy with them. I've dealt with them on all my vehicles. And Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. I'm still talking. I'm still chatting away. So anyway, and we appreciate everybody everywhere doing their job and looking out for us. And just pray for Milford. Milford's in crisis, so pray for Milford. All right, these are the opinions of me only, okay? These are not facts. These are Jim Weller's opinions, all right? Don't hold it against anybody. All right, we'll be right back with more Jim Weller Live.
My employees and I are excited to announce it's our 20th anniversary, and to celebrate, we're bringing you a limited edition MyPillow. The Giza Elegance MyPillow is made with the most amazing cotton, 2-inch pipe gusset, comes in 4 custom loft levels, and it's machine washable and dryable.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your limited edition 20th anniversary MyPillow Queen size.
With my 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Now, more than ever, all U.S. veterans need your help. If you have an old car, truck, or van, you can donate it today and help them. And they'll come pick it up for free. Plus, the money raised helps our nation's disabled veterans and their families. Call the number on your screen right now. Within a few days, we'll come and tow it away for free, running or not. And the proceeds greatly help U.S. veterans. So please call right now.
Discover why Wall Service Center has been the go-to auto repair shop for over 60 years. Hi, I'm Colin Walls from Wall Service Center. We still practice what my grandfather started over 60 years ago. Top quality parts installed by highly trained and experienced technicians using the latest technology to diagnose the problem. And with AC Delco's 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide parts and labor warranty, you can be certain you're covered. Wall Service Center, automotive repair done right since 1958.
How's it going, Delmarva? Thank you for tuning in. This is Chief Meteorologist Hunter Allen in the TV Delmarva Weather Center. Let's have a look at that Wednesday forecast for today, as we are going to be looking at more of the way of sunshine, but still going to be on the cooler side. Winds are going to be gusty too. We are going to be looking at temperatures between 40 and 44 degrees. Winds are going to be out of the northwest between 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25. Here is a look at the afternoon highs across the region for today, as we're hitting 42 degrees for Georgetown, 42 for Ocean City, 44 for Salisbury, 45 for Pocomo City, 44 degrees towards Cambridge, 43 for Easton, 41 for Dover, 40 for Warwick, 38 for Wilmington, 40 degrees right along the Jersey coastlines of Cape May and Atlantic City, 44 in Huntingtown and Washington, D.C., and 43 for Baltimore. Let's have a look at that day planner. We got partly sunny skies starting off, 30 degrees with a sunrise at 6:54. Heading in towards the afternoon hours, we're going to be warming up in the 30s to the lower 40s, as we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds as we head in towards the evening hours. Temperatures already dropping down to about 31 degrees at 10 o'clock, with a sunset getting close to 5:40. Here's a look at the coastal waters forecast for today. Starting off with the Atlantic, we got partly sunny skies, 41-degree air temperature. Winds going to be coming out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas between 2 and 4 feet. Heading over towards the Delaware Bay, we got partly sunny skies, 40-degree air temperature, winds out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas of less than 1 foot expected. And then the Chesapeake Bay region, where we got partly sunny skies, 43-degree air temperature, winds out of the northwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, with seas of less than 1 foot expected for the Chesapeake Bay region. Now, heading in towards the overnight hours, we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds becoming mostly clear, and it's going to be allowing temperatures to be definitely on the colder side, 25 to 30 degrees, winds from the northwest at about 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at the overnight lows across the region for tonight. So we're hitting 25 for Georgetown, 31 for Ocean City, 25 for Salisbury, 27 for Pocomoke City and Easton, 28 for Cambridge, 26 for Dover, 25 for Warwick, and a cool spot over towards Wilmington at 23 degrees tonight. Let's have a look at that extended outlook, as we will be looking at temperatures getting in towards the 50s for your Thursday under some partly sunny skies. And then we are looking at back into the 40s for Friday and Saturday, but we will be looking at a weak disturbance moving through on Saturday that may be giving us the chance for a few more scattered showers before looking at mostly sunny skies by Sunday. And then throughout much of next week, we are going to be looking at temperatures near 50 degrees under some partly sunny skies continuing on.
Okay, everybody. Jim Weller here, and we are live. We're sitting right here inside the Golden Eagle Diner. We've got a couple guests here, and my friend Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction, my state senator, Dave Wilson, the Honorable Dave Wilson. And Dave, how are you?
I'm doing great, Jim.
I want to say the other evening, you and I will bring everybody up to speed real quick. There's a lady in Milford, Annette Billings, who is a widow. She's a cancer survivor, and she owns some land that's not even in the city of Milford.
That's correct.
And the city of Milford has come along and had the constable or somebody serve her papers that they are going to take 8 acres of her land at the moment under eminent domain and give her $20,000. And that's not per acre.
No, that's total.
Yeah, I think it's like $2,500 an acre or something like that.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, they need to just put that up for auction.
Yeah.
And then we'll start there.
I would like to have the opportunity to put it up at auction. I'd like to see how much activity we would have for that.
Well, at least that way you could get her fair market value.
That's right.
Let the market decide what fair market value is. All right, so she is.
I like their idea. They were going to be real generous and give her 25% more than it was appraised.
Right. It was appraised for $15,000.
Right. I'd like to see the credentials of the appraiser.
And his litmus test.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, who knows? They got it. They're going to take it. And so, and Annette's going to be here in a little while and chat with us a little bit about this. But I want to thank you. You went to a public hearing in Milford. It was the town council's public hearing on Monday night. And I guess they have a thing where they're required to have 15 minutes of public comment about anything.
Sure.
And you got up and spoke, and you did pretty good.
Well, I didn't really go to give a speech. I went to hear the viewpoints of other citizens in Milford. And then after being encouraged by several people that was in attendance, said, well, it's your district, in which I was well aware. But I went more for moral support. Miss Billings called me 2 weeks ago today, and that was when I was first made aware of it. And after being made aware of it, I said, this is the 18th district. This is not right, and it's time that we step up and try to help this lady. I have no personal interest in the property. I have no personal interest in any gain. I just feel that it's wrong for us, town or a city. They like to call themselves a city. They need to stay in their own lane.
Right.
And their own lane should be that if it was annexed in the city, then we would take and approach it. Otherwise, this is a county issue. And, as far as I'm concerned, eminent domain, if it's statewide, it ought to be something the state can do. If it's in the county, I think the county should have the jurisdiction. If it's in the town should have the jurisdiction. Eminent domain, would you like somebody from Newcastle County coming down and telling us what we can do in our county?
Right.
So, the real issue is that they've overstepped. And that's what happens when a small town like Melford started out with a lot of local people. And, I've been criticized by saying that native people are just because you moved away and come back, you're not native. I'm talking about people that have an interest in seeing Melford stay the way it was. We're still here for growth. We use common sense to have growth. But you can't tell me Melford won't succeed if we don't have that bike path.
Right. It's not a detriment.
It's not a detriment.
Right. But you know what's sad? I look at it like this, and I know that when you make these decisions for these people on the council, it's not a human thing. In other words, to them, it's paper with ink and it's dirt.
That's correct.
To Annette, it's her heritage. It's what she's going to leave to her grandkids, to her kids, to her grandkids. She's the fourth generation to be on the property. Her grandkids will be the fifth, or her kids or whoever. And she's like, it's heartbreaking her. But to them, it's not a heartbreaking thing. It's just it's dirt. We're going to make a bike path or build some more houses. I don't even know exactly what their plans are, because I believe it's getting ready to come out in the news here in the next day or two that they have desires for possibly more of her land.
Sure.
In other words, now this is going to probably make its way to the national news. So I am amazed that the city of Milford wants this kind of attention. But
I don't feel that anyone in the state of Delaware ought to be treated that way. And
they wouldn't want it. You said it. You said, is there anybody in this room that would even want to be treated this way? But I do think they're just a little focused on the goal. And I don't think they realize that at the end of the day, every decision they make, it may be about dirt, it may be about concrete, it may be about blacktop, but it involves human beings.
That's it. There's no...
And no matter how much you want to distance yourself from it, you really are, in the people business. You are, I are, we all are. I mean,
Absolutely.
You as a senator, decisions you make, they affect people, human beings.
That's it.
So, but... They need, I would like to even encourage the city to get like a code of conduct, like in our decisions, in other words, how the Rotary has decisions and guidelines.
Sure.
Something that makes it a little less about concrete and blacktop and makes it a little humane, just a little. But I'm not even knocking anybody. In other words, they're doing their job. The attorney's a great attorney. They have every legal right to take this woman's land, and they're doing it.
Well, I didn't find out till 2 weeks ago today, but they've been doing this since September. That's when it was decided.
Right.
So how come it never come out? It tells me that they were undercovering it, hoping that it would slide away. Mm-hmm. She didn't agree to sign up. So guess what? We're going to take it to court now.
Yep.
And you got to remember that you've got attorneys, and how do they make their living?
Mm-hmm.
So to see it in court, it makes them happy.
Right.
And, I never seen an attorney say they didn't like a trial.
Right.
That's their
Right.
business.
That is their business.
That's their business. Right. And, council has a serious problem in Melford. We have loaded that council down with people that are not native Delawareans,
Right.
not native Melfordians. And when you see this happening, you'll see you're getting farther and farther away from the people that made this town so great. So I have a real issue to see these out-of-staters coming in and getting a position, including the mayor. I get along fine with Archie. He probably won't after this, because I'm going to come right out and tell him. He's never called me about it, but I'm going to tell him. I'm going to say, look, you're from New Jersey. You came down here and substitute school teaching, and now you're an authority on everything that happens in a town that was well established before you ever thought of coming here.
Before he was
So
ever
how did we
born.
make so many mistakes other than inviting you here?
Yeah, like thank goodness you made it here.
That's right.
Yep, I
And,
agree.
People have the opportunity in April. Look at the councilmen and women that are on the ballot, and send them a message.
Yeah.
Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
I'm not trying to refer to President Trump's statements. It's time Melford wakes up. Get rid of those people that are up for election. They do not need to be sitting in those seats if they've got this kind of mindset. If you think this is the way that we do business in the city of Melford, then guess what? We're going to try a different recipe.
Right. Change your people or change your people.
That's it. We're going to
You
give
know
you
it?
the opportunity.
Right.
And now we've got a group that is very upset with what's happening to Mrs. Annette Billings. Should be, because it could happen to the next person standing in line.
Right.
What,
There is a lone man there.
that's it.
Todd Collada.
Todd Collada. Great.
He voted against this.
A great person to consider. I think that's. I'm not endorsing one person over another, but I'm telling you, anything that we can do to make a change in the city of Melford will be something that is going to be profitable to the city as we've known it for 50, 75, 100 years. And they want growth. But Melford does not have smart growth.
Right.
We continue to operate in Melford as a town that is hometown, but we have loaded the deck with people that don't even hardly have any consideration for people that have been here for 5 generations. So if you're concerned about Melford, voters need to get out at the election, get us a new mayor and 4 new council people.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I want to encourage people, there's a lot of chatter about boycotting businesses in Milford, and I want to encourage people, do not take this out on the businesses. The businesses that are in Milford, that are doing business, need your support. They are not part of this. Do not hold them hostage, in other words, and I think that people are looking at it like, well, those business people can influence the leadership of Milford. But it was evident, like if you were there, even when Annette spoke, you might not have noticed this, Dave. They have these TV screens up in the ceiling where you can see who's speaking from wherever you're standing. They covered her up.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the minute she stepped down, they took that cover off. So when she spoke, no other person had their face covered up, but they covered her up. So, I mean, it's like they're trying to cover her up.
Right.
But this is getting ready. I think somebody's reached out to some other big news networks, nationwide networks, and I think that, there's probably going to be some more publicity, and they're going to be interviewed. They're going to go to town hall and talk to them and talk to the citizens. So, people, stir people up. Let's get loud about this. Let's make our voices heard.
People in Melford need to realize what is happening in their own backyard.
Yeah.
And I know it's easy not to run for public office. I had people ask me, why do you want to do it? The only reason that I run for the Senate, I was in the House for 10 years, I've been in the Senate for 6, is I'm concerned about Delawareans. It's not about Dave Wilson. Forget Dave Wilson. I'm only an individual. But I have compassion for people that are in my Senate district that voted for me, or whether you voted for me or not. I still have a compassion because I still represent you. I need your vote, but if you don't vote for me, when they tally the votes up after the election day, I don't ask you your politics. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, or Independent. Enough people had the faith in me to vote for me, and I had the winning vote, and now I'm going to represent you. I don't care what your party affiliation is. Has nothing to do with common sense of representing people that enough of the people in the 18th district thought that you could do that job. I don't do an excellent job. I try hard. I make mistakes every day, but I can tell you I never walk up the steps of Legislative Hall, and I don't have my constituents in mind.
Right. You do a good job. I really appreciate you. And you could tell, Dave has a heart for the community, but you've been in the community all your life. In other words, he's got a business, been in business over 50 years. I sit here in Colin Walls. His family started a business 66 years ago. They never dreamed it was going to go this way. And Colin actually owns land adjoining a park. I wouldn't even joke about that anymore. You know what? If they can reach out of town, they certainly can reach in town. Yeah, so let's not bring that up again, all right? But anyway, so pray for these people. In other words, they are just people. You're talking about less than 10 people are affecting businesses in town. They're affecting people outside the town, people that maybe want to move here, people that are here and they're embarrassed that they're part of this. So, folks, this does not represent the majority of Milfordians. It represents a handful of people. The mayor is Mayor Archie Campbell, and a lot of these people have moved here, and they were welcome to move here. But don't move here and then change here. Just be part of here. And I don't know how to do that. But I had a guy come to work for me one day, and he gave me a sign. He used to be a manager at a place. He said, I made this sign, and it says, change your people or change your people. And I was like, it took me a while to get it. But his point was, if you got people that aren't doing and employees, change them.
Right.
And if you can't change them, change them.
Change them anyhow.
So change is in the air, and if you're out there and you can run for council on Milford, think about it. Prayerfully think about it, okay?
Right.
And get your name in there. I do know for sure Todd Collada is going to be joining me today. He has made up his mind. He is going to run for mayor, and he's going to try hard. But it's tough out there.
I think Todd's a great candidate, and I think that what's happened is we have brought people into Milford that came from a larger area. They were never recognized where they came from.
Right, nobody knew them.
Nobody knew them. So we come to Milford and we get recognized, and now we
goes to your head.
We got a opinion now. So
Right.
we need to change this thing. I said the bottom line is that they're wearing a hat that doesn't fit their head.
That is for sure. They're wearing a hat that doesn't fit their head. That's pretty good. Yep. So, because they never owned a hat where they came from. But that is what happens. You get these people, and they don't know us. They love us so much to move here.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They move here, and if they would just move here and leave here like here was, I mean, my goodness, look around at how our community has changed. But this is a very sad thing. In other words, so again, we are not bashing anybody. I believe the attorney has done a great job. In other words, I deal with his law firm. They're good people. They do a good job. So we're not saying anybody's done a bad job. We're just saying that this overall thing is not good. It's not even fair. I mean, even if it's right, even if you can make us do it, it's just not fair. So I want you to think about that, folks, when you cast your next vote and when you go home tonight. If you live in Milford, think about these handful. It is less than 10 people. Less than 10 people are making decisions that affect thousands of people
Absolutely.
in a negative way. And the people have no voice. This is what's crazy. It's like we're sitting here today racking our brain. What can somebody do to help Annette, not have to give up her land? So
I can see eminent domain has its purpose for something that is bigger than this. But for a bike path, for pallet houses, Milford's got their name in the paper too much recently for things they should never even have to come to the city to start with.
Right.
So if they like negative comments, they're going to get more than they want.
Right. They're doing a good job.
I think that if there's any good that comes out of it, they're going to encourage people that were from some other state to never come to Milford.
Right.
It's a good place to stay away from.
Right. Yep. All right. So anyway, Dave, Wilson's auction got some stuff coming up. So you are an auctioneer for a living, is that right?
That's it.
And you only work 80 hours a week there, right?
Part-time.
Dave is a hard-working man. I thank you as a friend. I thank you as an auctioneer. I thank you as a businessman. And my state senator, thank you very much.
I thank you, Jim. You do a great job of advertising, not just our business, anybody's business. And I could honestly say that if you're looking for a way to get your name out, I can't think of any way better than Weller for Delmarva, because you do a great job.
Yep, that's me.
You do a great job, and I appreciate you inviting me here today. I didn't come prepared to give a speech about the city again, but that seems to be the topic.
Yep, 15 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
Have a great day.
You too.
Enjoy
Have
the
a
rest
fine
of the
day. All right, here, I got some lip balm for you, okay?
Oh, my dear.
All right. And a canned koozie. All right, we'll be right back in a couple minutes with more Jim Weller Live.
If old dead trees. Did you know that not all real estate agents are realtors? Hi, I'm George Thomason, president of the Sussex County Association of Realtors. We are licensed professionals who are members of the National Association of Realtors and have access to resources not available to other agents. We follow a strict code of ethics that help protect you, the consumer. Realtors can earn certifications and designations in specific areas of real estate. Before you buy or sell, make sure you're using a realtor who's working for you, because that's who we are.
Have you been diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma? Were you a worker in a shipyard? Or a railroad worker? A pipe fitter or a worker in the oil and gas industry? Worked in construction or a military vet? If you worked in any of these professions and now have lung cancer or mesothelioma, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call 866-654-7300. That's 866-654-7300.
Retro TV is your home for the best in classic television. From vintage comedies to Wild West gunslingers, your favorite sci-fi series, soap opera staples, and all the action heroes in between. Plus new content and original programming added all the time. Retro TV is your television time machine. Watch Retro TV, the best in classic television.
Channel 14.3, Delmarva's home for Retro TV.
16 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
This, and even this are worth cash at Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling in Lincoln, Delaware. We buy them, crush them, and recycle them for future use. It's our way of keeping Delmarva clean and green. Bring it to us or we'll come to you. Since 1935, Fitzgerald's has been helping the environment by recycling all types of scrap metals and removing old cars from the landscape. We want your old car and we can pay cash. And remember, we recycle cars, Jesus recycles people.
My name is Dana Ellis. The Shepherd's Office, by everyone's generosity, fills those voids and those needs. The warm meals, they serve lunches, they clothe, they, provide shoes for people's feet, clothes for the back, and meals for the nourishment. Above all, we're sharing God's love, and we're being our brother's keeper.
The Shepherd's Office in Georgetown. Donate or volunteer to help the homeless, hungry, or lonely today.
Hey, everybody. Jim Weller. We are back. We're right inside the Golden Eagle Diner, and today is Valentine's Day. And I remember last week I mentioned this dinner buffet starting at 3 today, and it's $35.99 a person. But listen to this. It's all you can eat. The buffet includes the soup or the salad bar and pudding or ice cream, fresh dinner rolls. It has snow crab legs, barbecue ribs, steamed shrimp, fried chicken, fried flounder, fried shrimp, New York strip steak, and again, it's all you can eat, okay? And that's today. That's a today-only offer. What is today? The 14th of February, 2024, okay? So that is a Valentine's Day special starting at 3, and it will go till about when they close at 10 o'clock tonight. So anyway, they got vegetables, green beans, mac and cheese, sweet corn, mashed potatoes, side vegetables, applesauce, coleslaw, baked potato, fries, pickled beets, potato salad. My goodness, they got a little bit of everything. All right, so that's today. So Denise is here. Happy Valentine's Day. I bought Denise the most unique Valentine's Day gift. So anyway, you haven't used it yet, right? Okay. Not yet. All right. So we'll talk about it another day. But anyway, all our family's going to be coming over, and I hope everybody out there is celebrating Valentine's Day somehow. So that's that. Weller's is open. When I left, they were busy. We are selling dump trailers like crazy. I don't know if I mentioned it last week or not, but the brand of dump trailers we sell is called Be Wise in Brymar, and they woke up the other day and just literally lowered their prices. Okay? It's not even called a sale. They just literally... It kind of upset me because I just bought a bunch of trailers and they just lowered the prices after I bought them. But, I just bought one load 3 days previous. So anyway, I just want to say if you need a trailer, dump trailers, the prices are all been lowered. Brymar is on a mission to own the dump trailer market, and they are probably about 5 to 7% below pretty much any brand out there. So even the cheaper, less quality brands. Hey, one more thing we have. We sell a lot of carports and garages, like a metal frame garage, all right, with garage doors or open front or whatever. And we have a thing now where you can come in the showroom and we will design it. I don't know if it's called a 3D program or whatever, where you could say, add this door, add this window, change the roof pitch. And it right on the computer there, we will build it and show you what it's going to look like and what the option looks like on it. So if you want to build a garage or build a carport or build something like that, we have big buildings, 30, 40 by 30, 40 something, So anyway, I think we got one there 30 by 60 on display. So we have lots of different things that we can do for you. They're made with American-made steel. They include delivery and setup on your level ground, and you'll have it within about 90 days or less. It's Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, 302-337-8228. We're going to have Don Clifton on in a little while. We're going to talk about Delaware Farm Bureau, and then we've got more guests going to be on. So it's a busy show. We're inside the Golden Eagle Diner, and if you're listening, come on down. There's room. You can sit in here and have a cup of coffee, have lunch, or sit out there, whatever you want to do, and enjoy some food. So hear the music. We're taking a break, so I want you to listen to our advertisers. We got lots of things to tell you about, and I'll be back with more Jim Weller Live and Don Clifton in just a little bit.
Get amazing truck deals at Preston Ford's President's Day sales event. Get 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on Ford's best-selling truck, the 2023 Ford F-150. Every gas-powered vehicle comes with the Preston for Life engine.
Hey, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are invited to my weekly show, Weller Does Delmarva, Saturday mornings from 7 to 9 right here on Fine Day Radio or TV Delmarva, or better yet, come join us this Saturday the 10th in Dewey Beach, Delaware at the Sunrise Restaurant. It's their 40th annual grand opening. So come on down and have breakfast, fellowship, get a cup of coffee, and watch the show unravel by the minute. Weller Does Delmarva this Saturday morning in Dewey Beach at the Sunrise Restaurant. We'll see you there.
Did you know that not all real estate agents are realtors? Hi, I'm George Thomason, president of the Sussex County Association of Realtors. We are licensed professionals who are members of the National Association of Realtors and have access to resources not available to other agents. We follow a strict code of ethics that help protect you, the consumer. Realtors can earn certifications and designations in specific areas of real estate. Before you buy or sell, make sure you're using a realtor who's working for you, because that's who we are.
How's it going, Delmarva? Thank you for tuning in. This is Chief Meteorologist Hunter Allen in the TV Delmarva Weather Center. Let's have a look at that Wednesday forecast for today, as we are going to be looking at more of the way of sunshine, but still going to be on the cooler side. Winds are going to be gusty too. We are going to be looking at temperatures between 40 and 44 degrees. Winds are going to be out of the northwest between 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25. Here is a look at the afternoon highs across the region for today, as we're hitting 42 degrees for Georgetown, 42 for Ocean City, 44 for Salisbury, 45 for Pocomoke City, 44 degrees towards Cambridge, 43 for Easton, 41 for Dover, 40 for Warwick, 38 for Wilmington, 40 degrees right along the Jersey coastlines of Cape May and Atlantic City, 44 in Huntingtown and Washington, D.C., and 43 for Baltimore. Let's have a look at that day planner. We got partly sunny skies starting off, 30 degrees with a sunrise at 6:54. Heading in towards the afternoon hours, we're going to be warming up in the 30s to the lower 40s, as we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds as we head in towards the evening hours. Temperatures already dropping down to about 31 degrees at 10 o'clock, with a sunset getting close to 5:40. Here's a look at the coastal waters forecast for today. Starting off with the Atlantic, we got partly sunny skies, 41 degree air temperature. Winds going to be coming out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas between 2 and 4 feet. Heading over towards the Delaware Bay, we got partly sunny skies, 40 degree air temperature. Winds out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas of less than 1 foot expected. And then the Chesapeake Bay region, where we got partly sunny skies, 43 degree air temperature. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 15 miles an hour, with seas of less than 1 foot expected for the Chesapeake Bay region. Now heading in towards the overnight hours, we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds becoming mostly clear, and it's going to be allowing temperatures to be definitely on the colder side, 25 to 30 degrees. Winds from the northwest at about 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at the overnight lows across the region for tonight. So we're hitting 25 for Georgetown, 31 for Ocean City, 25 for Salisbury, 27 for Pocomoke City and Easton, 28 for Cambridge, 26 for Dover, 25 for Warwick, and a cool spot over towards Wilmington at 23 degrees tonight. Let's have a look at that extended outlook, as we will be looking at temperatures getting in towards the 50s for your Thursday under some partly sunny skies. And then we are looking at back into the 40s for Friday and Saturday, but we will be looking at a weak disturbance moving through on Saturday that may be giving us the chance for a few more scattered showers before looking at mostly sunny skies by Sunday. And then throughout much of next week, we are going to be looking at temperatures near 50 degrees under some partly sunny skies continuing on.
Okay, everybody, Jim Weller here, and here's page 2 of the 28-foot blue blackout package enclosed trailer we have in stock at Weller's. Listen, this thing is loaded here. It's got aluminum walls, aluminum ceiling. It's got extra height, as a matter of fact, and it's got a rubber floor. It's got 6 D-rings. It's got base cabinets, overhead cabinets. It has got LED interior lighting. It's got receptacles. It's got it all. So check it out at Wellers.com or come see me at Wellers in Bridgeville.
MSA is the Mid-Atlantic's premier source for audio recording, live production, staging, lighting, video, streaming, technical support, retail, and rental solutions. We are professional experts who care about your success, who enjoy sharing what we've learned along the way to provide you with solutions and satisfaction.
Mid-South Audio, located at 227 Milton Ellendale Highway.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and at Weller's in Bridgeville, we sell the all-aluminum rapid hitch adjustable ball mount. Now this thing here can have anywhere from 4 to 6 inch to 10 inch rise or drop. It has 2 different size balls. You can just flip this around so you're never scrambling, where's the ball at in the truck or whatever. So if you need these, they're all aluminum, even the shaft that goes into your hitch. We've got them in stock, tax-free shopping at Weller's in Bridgeville.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. Call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time can save you thousands of dollars. So please call right now.
Hey, everybody, Jim Weller here, and you are invited to my weekly show, Weller Does Delmarva, Saturday mornings from 7 to 9 right here on Fine Day Radio or TV Delmarva, or better yet, come join us this Saturday the 10th in Dewey Beach, Delaware at the Sunrise Restaurant. It's their 40th annual grand opening. So come on down and have breakfast, fellowship, get a cup of coffee, and watch the show unravel by the minute. Weller Does Delmarva this Saturday morning in Dewey Beach at the Sunrise Restaurant. We'll see you there.
Discover why Wall Service Center has been the go-to auto repair shop for over 60 years. Hi, I'm Colin Walls from Wall Service Center. We still practice what my grandfather started over 60 years ago. Top quality parts installed by highly trained and experienced technicians using the latest technology to diagnose the problem. And with AC Delco's 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide parts and labor warranty, you can be certain you're covered. Wall Service Center, automotive repair done right since 1958.
Okay, everybody. Good morning. Jim Weller here, and we are continuing on with my show, Jim Weller Live. And we are live. We're right inside the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford, Delaware. And we want to ask you to put it on your calendar. Come join us. We're here for the month of February. We got 2 more weeks. Don't know if we're going to go past that or not, but we're having a good time. We got people in the room, people are eating breakfast, people are chit-chatting, and we're going to talk to our next guest. We're going to talk about Delaware Farm Bureau and a lot of different things going on. I'm going to start my little timer here. And Don Clifton, good morning, young man.
Good morning, Jim.
Welcome back.
Thanks so much. I had a great time last time, and I'm
You
sure
were
we
well
will today.
behaved. You were well behaved.
Well, it was a different day for me, yeah.
I bet so. We never met before that, so I'm glad to have met you. And so, Farm Bureau, you've been doing some things. Did you say they won some awards?
We did. For the information of the folks out there, our membership and those who should be members and our future members, we went to Salt Lake City, a contingent of us, about 12 or 13 from Delaware.
Okay.
Including some of our board.
The whole state of Delaware, up and down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had folks go from each county.
Okay.
And it was representative contingent. We had some of our officers go, and some folks from our women's committee.
Okay.
Some from our young farmers and ranchers committee. And Delaware, I would have to say that we shined quite nicely in
Really?
Salt Lake City at the American Farm Bureau Convention. We won 3 awards.
Okay.
And a couple of them were for membership. One was called a Pinnacle Award, and the one I think I'm the most proud of is what was called the Horizon Award.
The Horizon Award.
And it was for an event that we sponsored and conducted at Loblolly Acres in Viola last March, a safety conference.
Okay.
And, Farm Bureau represents our members, and we try to educate our members on what's happening in the legislature.
Mm-hmm.
but also things that affect their lives directly, like farm safety, road safety, etc. We had a workshop at Loblolly Acres, and the agenda included mental health, which is an important topic.
Right. Nobody likes to talk about it.
Right. We had a section on pesticide safety. One of the most interesting segments was on ticks.
Ticks.
We had
I would see farmers getting ticks a lot.
Oh, my Lord. Well, two of my sons have illnesses that they carry with them as a
Really?
result of tick bites when they were very young.
Really?
Yes. Yes, and I until recently I had an employee who struggled with Lyme disease.
Oh my
Into
goodness.
her 30s.
Really?
Yeah, from a tick bite that wasn't diagnosed. Lyme disease wasn't
Soon enough.
diagnosed. Yeah. So this was an award that we won because we scored highly.
Okay.
It was a competitive
event,
and the AFBF review committee considered Delaware to be perhaps the most innovative in the country in our category.
I could see that.
We're very proud of that, and we're going to be conducting another safety conference on March 20th. At the same place.
Oh, really?
Loblolly Acres, Viola, Delaware. It's on a farm which has a wedding venue on it, and it's a very lovely place. And I'm going to give them a little plug. Anybody who's planning a wedding, think about Loblolly Acres in Viola.
I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It is nice and peaceful.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yep, off the beaten path.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, some people forget Viola's even in the state.
That's true. I have to remind them now and then. All right. So is that event open to the public or just to farmers?
It is open to the public. If you go on defb.org, you'll get details on the conference. And I think it starts at 8 a.m. We'll serve some donuts and coffee and so forth.
Okay.
And we'll have some hospitality
charge?
there.
Might be, might not be.
You know, you got to check on that.
Okay.
My staff
Well,
would know
could
that.
be, might be, might not be.
I don't think there is.
Be semi-prepared, but be surprised if there's not.
Right.
All right. So you're going to be there.
I will be there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what else is going on?
Well, the farm extension into law, so we're dealing with relatively the same farm bill that we have been for the last 5 years.
Okay.
The American Farm Bureau and Delaware Farm Bureau really emphasize the need for an update of that farm bill. We need the risk management tools that are within that in that bill updated to reflect the reality. You know, we're still working
the world
on
we live in.
Yeah, we're still working on prices and costs that were 2018.
Right, pre-COVID.
And we've been on a roller coaster since then.
I would say.
So we really need to have the update. The Farm Bill, of course, includes not just programs for farmers, but nutrition programs, which we fully support because the benefits accrue much more to farmers than people realize.
Right.
The food that we're producing gets used by the people that need it through the nutrition programs. Conservation programs, very important, water quality, et cetera. Crop insurance, which we fully support. It's a big, important bill. They try to renew it every 5 years, but you know when people disagree,
right, nothing happens.
That's right.
Right. So, what else? Membership.
We have our membership is getting more active all the time.
Okay.
I mentioned the fact that we have a women's committee that supports not just ag programs, but we benefit the community through Ronald McDonald House.
Okay.
Through other.
You support it.
Yes, that's right. And wreaths across America.
That's a big thing.
We lay wreaths at or the women do, wreaths at the veteran cemeteries, and we're very proud of our our team on the women's committee.
I would say that's
one thing that's really growing for us is our young farmers and ranchers.
Okay.
And we have
children of farmers.
Well, some of them are, but not necessarily.
People that just want to get into farming or learn about farming.
Yeah.
Okay.
It amazes me how many folks I meet, some close to my age, but of the younger group too, who want to get into agriculture, even though their parents may not have been.
Wow.
And how they get
that's encouraging.
It very much is. How they get that connection and how they get that desire, I don't know, because
they might get it 3 times a day.
Well, that's a very good point.
There are some people that think food just comes from a grocery store.
Right.
But there are some people that know the reality of it.
Yeah, that's right.
It started in dirt.
Well, and some folks need reminding, but clearly they have an affinity for agriculture that they've acquired, and our group has I would say the group that attends meetings has tripled or quadrupled in the last year and a half.
Wow.
And we've got a contingent that's going out to Omaha for a conference, and they are they're raising money for that to cover the expenses, and they're doing quite well. But I would encourage anyone who wants to encourage our young farmers and those who want to be involved in agriculture, go to defb.org and see how you might contribute to our young Farmers and Ranchers Conference coming up in Omaha.
So look up the website,
defb.org. Yep.
And if you want to join, anybody's allowed to join. Oh, it was very inexpensive to join. I forgot what you said.
$65 for a membership. That's almost certainly going to have to go up in the next months or years.
Yes.
We're underpriced really on our membership. Yeah. But it is $65, and there are a lot of member benefits with suppliers and vendors. There's a hearing screening member benefit. There's a lifeline screening member benefit that our Secretary of Agriculture told me one time. He got the screening and found it to be the best member benefit we had.
Wow. Well, very good. Well, I'm going to thank you. Is there anything else you had? I'm just a teeny bit almost out of time.
Just real quickly, just a reminder that Farm Bureau represents the interest of not only farmers but rural Delaware when it comes to legislative issues.
Yes, get involved.
And one thing, that's another reason to get involved, to be a member. You get more frequent updates.
Right, that's right. So well, I appreciate it. So I thank you for coming. How far did you come today?
I came from my office in Camden.
Okay, not too bad, right down the highway.
Pretty straight run.
All right, well, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you next time.
All right, see you, Don. All right, so I see Todd Collada has come in. So, Todd, you want to sit down for just a minute? You got to go all the way around. We're going to have you on a couple times. So this is a Milford councilman, Todd Collada, the one gentleman that voted no for the eminent domain thing. We're going to have him here for just a couple minutes right now, and then we're going to have him on a couple more times. So in other words, so Todd, how you doing? Oh, we got to take a picture real quick. Straighten up your hair and smile pretty. All right. So how's your days been being the one gentleman who voted, hey, let's not take this lady's land? Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
We've been worried for you.
Yeah, no, I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm frustrated at the whole situation.
I know.
I wish, as an individual, I could do more.
Okay.
But as one
why don't you
individual-
just run for mayor?
Yeah, well, I think I will.
Okay. Why don't you just do that for starters?
Yeah. I
Okay?
am definitely doing that.
How long have you been on the council?
6 years.
6 years. Okay,
Yep,
so
yep.
it's time.
I did run for mayor in 2018.
Okay.
I lost to our current mayor.
So you know
But
what
I was
to
able
do.
to won a council seat.
Okay.
Right after that. So,
Okay.
So that's allowed me to be on the council for the second
Right,
ward.
and I don't know what the current mayor's plans would be after this, so
I don't
we'll
know
see
either.
how it goes. You know, there could be a lot of vacant seats. So you want to see people get involved in
Oh,
general.
yeah. I've always
not that there's anything wrong with anybody, just in general, getting involved with your local government is just a good idea.
I've always believed that, no matter where I've lived, whether it's here in Northern Virginia or when I went to school in Pittsburgh. Always get involved.
Right.
If you're going to have an opinion and you're going to complain about something,
get involved.
Be part of the solution.
Yes.
And if you're part of the solution, you at least have a say.
Yes.
Will it always be perfect? No.
Right.
But at least you're involved. You know, it's our jobs. You know, it's the same people we elect. You know, to carry out what we want to see. It's get involved. Get involved and be part of the solution. Realize you have an influence.
Right. You do. So I appreciate you. How long ago did you lose your hair?
I don't know, 10 years?
Just wondering.
7 years?
I lost mine in high school.
It kept getting thin, so I just shaved it off.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I often wonder. I mean, I'm 65, and I lost it.
No, well, I'm 51.
Before I was 20, so.
Yeah, 51. I'm 51 now, and it's probably been 5 or 6 years.
You said you're 51 3 times. Don't brag about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking a break. So are you going to hang around?
Yeah, I'll hang around for a little
I'll
bit.
have you on again in just a little bit, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Todd Collada. Remember this face, everybody. It's one that only a mother could love. All right, we'll be right back with more Jim Weller Live.
Retro TV is your home for the best in classic television. From vintage comedies to Wild West gunslingers, your favorite sci-fi series, soap opera staples, and all the action heroes in between. Plus new content and original programming added all the time. Retro TV is your television time machine. Watch Retro TV, the best in classic television.
Channel 14.3, Delmarva's home for Retro TV.
Using an emu in a commercial seems to be very effective these days. So we here at Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling thought we would give it a try, but it's definitely harder than it looks.
All right then, your line is making Delmarva cleaner and greener. Action!
Really? It may be hard to train an emu, but it's easy to recycle at Fitzgerald's. And remember, we recycle cars, only Jesus recycles people.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
We interrupt this program for a special announcement.
There's many different ways to watch TV Delmarva. Over the airwaves, just point your antenna towards Seaford and scan with your digital receiver. You can also download the TV Delmarva app for your Roku device or watch online at tvdelmarva.com. And while you're there, be sure to sign our petition calling on the satellite and cable providers to carry TV Delmarva on their platforms. For live, local events and weather that matters to you, tune in wherever you are to TV Delmarva, Channel 14.
My employees and I are excited to announce it's our 20th anniversary, and to celebrate, we're bringing you a limited edition MyPillow. The Giza Elegance MyPillow is made with the most amazing cotton, 2-inch pipe gusset, comes in 4 custom loft levels, and it's machine washable and dryable.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your limited edition 20th anniversary MyPillow queen size.
With my 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Tired of looking at a dirty, lackluster property? At Rainwash Pressure Washing, we're passionate about breathing new life into your property. We unleash the power of water, banishing grime, moss, and stains, restoring your property to its former glory. From driveways to roofs, sidewalks, siding, and decks, Rainwash has the solution for all your power washing needs. Don't settle for a dull and dirty property. Call Cody and Dale Rains at Rainwash today. Unleash the power of water. Unleash the power of Rainwashed.
And then we're going to let you go. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Jim Weller Live. We're sitting right here in the we're sitting in the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford. I was just testing the crowd. see the reaction.
This place is nice.
It is really nice. It is really nice. This would be a great place for the Saturday show.
Yeah.
But they're too busy on Saturday. So Golden Eagle Diner is where we're at. Todd Collada, you got your own business for starters.
Yes,
Bay
Pro Contracting.
I was close.
Yeah,
Bay Pro Contracting.
That's right.
All right. And so you do some renovations and things like that, mainly commercial?
Yeah, I like to do commercial fit outs in places like this.
Okay.
And I like to do historic renovations too.
Oh, older houses.
Yep. And I'm working on 2 older houses in Milford right now.
Are you really?
With that, yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Is it called the town council or are you
City council?
City council.
Milford is a city.
A city. Okay.
Right.
All right. All right. And how many council people are there?
8.
8. Okay. So
8
there's
council
8 plus the mayor.
Plus the mayor. That's
okay.
right.
And the mayor would be like the grand marshal, the ringleader.
The mayor's job
the manager
is
of the cartel. I'm not sure exactly how you describe it.
The mayor's job is to run the meeting.
Okay.
And control the agenda.
Okay.
So the mayor has a great deal of influence
Okay.
on the direction that the city council takes.
I would think he would.
Now, any decisions that are made, money spent, anything like that, is approved by the city council.
Okay.
And on a majority vote.
All
You
right.
have two council people per award, right?
Okay.
So there's 4 wards in Milford, 2 council people for each ward. Alternating years are elections. So there's election every year.
Okay.
And one of those 2 run
Okay.
every year. So.
Well, the town of Milford has come into the spotlight. They're getting ready to make national news, and some things have happened. They decided to take Miss Annette Billings' land by eminent domain. Is that the best way to describe it, or am I saying it wrong?
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's correct.
And you voted no.
I voted no.
Why? Why?
I can't talk about the details of
Okay.
of what's being discussed, but I can tell you
We have a small audience.
that I fundamentally don't believe in eminent domain as a
Is it?
means to take people's property.
Okay.
I understand the concept behind it, but I think it's been abused lately. And now, you realize that, and Colin was talking about this as I was driving down here. He owns a body shop or a mechanic
Automotive
place,
repair
automotive repair place right in Milford.
Body shop's next.
Now, can you imagine if we say, well, all right, well, the Supreme Court has allowed you to use business development as an excuse to use eminent domain, okay? Economic growth. That we come down and we say, well, we want to see a affordable high rising right here, high rise. We want affordable housing. And we think it would go right here. And Colin, we approach him. We say, we'd like to buy your land. He says, kind of happy where I'm at. I'd like to fix cars. That's where I make my living, right?
Been here 50 years.
And then we come down and say, well, we're going to use the long arm of the government to take your land and do what we want to do with it. That can be done. And
Obviously.
that's scary.
Right.
That once we set a precedent
Right.
of taking something for whatever reason, now if we got to widen a road because of safety issues,
Public safety or something like
then
that.
yeah, I get that, but fundamentally, I don't believe in it. I just don't. So
Now, so this piece of land that they are taking, I mean, is it public information that it's not even in the city limits?
yes,
Okay.
yes, it is. Yeah.
Now, it adjoins the old golf course, which is going to be a new golf course.
Yes.
Butts up to it somewhere, touches it somehow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe so. Yeah.
Is the golf course in the city of Milford, do you know?
The golf course, it was annexed in the city, I think about 12 years ago, when it changed ownership from the Shawnee Country Club.
All right, so you got the golf course that is actually in the city limits.
Right.
Or part of the city. Now,
That's
you got
right.
her 8 acres that's not.
That's correct.
Okay, now they bought some land also off of her brother a few years back.
Yeah, we purchased, I don't know how many acres it was, but it was,
Do you know if that's in the city?
no, I don't believe it is. Yeah.
Okay, so-
I don't know, though. You'd have to check me on that one.
Okay,
but-
well, I'm going to double check all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
We got a whole team of people coming. It's amazing. In other words,
Yeah.
so anyway, so the bottom line is you sit here with the council, on the council, and you're there. How much time have I got? 3 minutes. Okay. So you're there with the council, and I appreciate you saying no to this, okay? I'm not saying that the people are doing anything illegal.
Right.
I'm saying,
and that's the debate here. There's a legal debate, what can be done, and there's a moral debate.
Correct.
And I'm making the moral debate.
right, but a moral compass is a huge swing.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a huge swing.
Exactly.
In other words, I mean, so this is a real touchy thing. And do you happen to know of the people that are on the council with you?
Yeah. So, but I wanted to also say that, you mentioned Phil Ruiz is running
Yes.
for council in
Yep.
the 4th Ward. Medulla Callisis, who owns the West Side Diner in Milford, has filed to run in the 1st Ward.
Really?
Yes. So.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah. So she's excited to step forward, and she's given me the.
So now you've got two people, and you're going to run for mayor?
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. And also Nadia Zeichel, who's currently on our Board of Adjustments.
Is that Dolce?
No.
No. Okay.
Nadia Zeichel is an artist. She's a phenomenal
I was
artist.
off a little bit.
And she has filed to run in the second ward.
Really?
Yes.
So how many more people do we need to file?
Well, there's the third ward. It's still
Well,
up in
since
the air.
they can take land outside of the city limits, can I, not being in the city limits, run for anything?
1 minute.
Can it go both ways?
Not the way the charter's written now.
Okay. All right, we're going to have to work on that charter.
Yeah.
I'd like to run for something just for the heck of it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay? Just to
You
wage
should.
the campaign.
There's
boy.
no better self-promoter than Jim Weller, so,
I'm a
you should
big
get
fan.
something out
I'm
of
a big fan of myself, is what he's saying.
That's right.
All
That's
right.
okay. Look,
All right.
so.
Okay, we're taking a break again. You guys are taking too many breaks on me. All right, we're going to be right back with more. Can you stay just a little bit more?
Sure.
Just a little bit more. All right, Todd Collado, we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I got more questions.
There's no better self-promoter than Jim Weller, so,
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of myself, is what he's saying. All right. All right. Okay, we're taking a Okay, everybody, Jim Weller here, and here's page 2 of the 28-foot blue blackout package enclosed trailer we have in stock at Weller's. Listen, this thing is loaded here. It's got aluminum walls, aluminum ceiling. It's got extra height, as a matter of fact, and it's got a rubber floor. It's got 6 D-rings. It's got base cabinets, overhead cabinets. It has got LED interior lighting. It's got receptacles. It's got it all. So check it out at Wellers.com or come see me at Wellers in Bridgeville.
My employees and I are excited to announce it's our 20th anniversary, and to celebrate, we're bringing you a limited edition MyPillow. The Giza Elegance MyPillow is made with the most amazing cotton, 2-inch pipe gusset, comes in 4 custom loft levels, and it's machine washable and dryable.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your limited edition 20th anniversary MyPillow queen size.
With my 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Another Hello Garage true story.
I needed a shelf wide enough and heavy enough to store really big, heavy stuff. And so Hello Garage had exactly what we needed.
The benefits that we're seeing from this flooring, obviously the look, it's amazing. It's giving us a space to organize and keep things clean and nice. Yeah, it just is awesome to drive into a garage that actually feels like home.
Book your free estimate at HelloGarage.com.
Hello Garage.
Hi, I'm Hunter Allen, Chief Meteorologist with TV Delmarva and Delmarva WX. You may have noticed some changing in branding here recently, but don't worry. You still will find Delmarva's most accurate weather information here on the local level, but with a new name. Weather First is a new branding for dedicated weather information for not only here on Delmarva, but for other regions here in the U.S., like Albany, New York. The same weather information you're accustomed to here on Delmarva, but many others will enjoy the same luxury. Weather First, accurate and reliable when you need it first. How's it going, Delmarva? Thank you for tuning in. This is Chief Meteorologist Hunter Allen in the TV Delmarva Weather Center. Let's have a look at that Wednesday forecast for today, as we are going to be looking at more of the way of sunshine, but still going to be on the cooler side. Winds are going to be gusty too. We are going to be looking at temperatures between 40 and 44 degrees. Winds are going to be out of the northwest between 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25. Here is a look at the afternoon highs across the region for today, as we're hitting 42 degrees for Georgetown, 42 for Ocean City, 44 for Salisbury, 45 for Pocomoke City, 44 degrees towards Cambridge, 43 for Easton, 41 for Dover, 40 for Warwick, 38 for Wilmington, 40 degrees right along the Jersey coastlines of Cape May and Atlantic City, 44 in Huntingtown and Washington, D.C., and 43 for Baltimore. Let's have a look at that day planner. We got partly sunny skies starting off, 30 degrees with a sunrise at 6:54. Heading in towards the afternoon hours, we're going to be warming up in the 30s to the lower 40s, as we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds as we head in towards the evening hours. Temperatures already dropping down to about 31 degrees at 10 o'clock, with a sunset getting close to 5:40. Here's a look at the coastal waters forecast for today. Starting off with the Atlantic, we got partly sunny skies, 41 degree air temperature. Winds going to be coming out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour, with seas between 2 and 4 feet. Heading over towards the Delaware Bay, we got partly sunny skies, 40-degree air temperature, winds out of the northwest between 15 and 20 miles an hour with seas of less than 1 foot expected. And then the Chesapeake Bay region, where we got partly sunny skies, 43-degree air temperature, winds out of the northwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour with seas of less than 1 foot expected for the Chesapeake Bay region. Now heading in towards the overnight hours, we are going to be looking at decreasing clouds becoming mostly clear. And it's going to be allowing temperatures to be definitely on the colder side, 25 to 30 degrees, winds from the northwest at about 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at the overnight lows across the region for tonight. So we're hitting 25 for Georgetown, 31 for Ocean City, 25 for Salisbury, 27 for Pocomoke City and Easton, 28 for Cambridge, 26 for Dover, 25 for Warwick, and a cool spot over towards Wilmington at 23 degrees tonight. Let's have a look at that extended outlook, as we will be looking at temperatures getting in towards the 50s for your Thursday under some partly sunny skies. And then we are looking at back into the 40s for Friday and Saturday, but we will be looking at a weak disturbance moving through on Saturday that may be giving us the chance for a few more scattered showers before looking at mostly sunny skies by Sunday. And then throughout much of next week, we are going to be looking at temperatures near 50 degrees under some partly sunny skies continuing on.
Okie dokie, okie dokie, dokie dokie. Jim Weller here. You're listening and watching a show called Jim Weller Live. I'm alive. We're sitting inside the Golden Eagle Diner. Today is Valentine's Day, and they have a Valentine's Day buffet with all kinds of good food. So anyway, lots of things going on here. I'm going to talk to Todd Collada, a gentleman from Milford, and I'm going to let him steer the ship for the next couple minutes. So I don't want to pick your brain. I don't want to cause you any headaches. I think the town of Milford's a good town. I want people to support the businesses. I wish the people that made this decision would prayerfully consider maybe setting their pride aside and saying, you know what, let's rethink this. Let's use the moral compass. But what else would you like to talk about right now?
Well, my goal for being involved in Milford, called Milford politics, city leadership, is, if I live there, I want to have a say in the direction of the growth of Milford and the quality of life. So that's why I get involved. And my goal is, I have a three-pronged approach. Primarily it's economic development.
Okay.
Because creation of jobs and bringing that revenue into the city creates a better city, better sidewalks, better schools, better,
everything.
Public programs, everything.
Public safety.
Right. And then in addition to that, public safety.
Okay.
Because you can't have economic development if people don't feel safe walking down the street to shop or do something like that. So public safety is important. And then in addition to that, fiscal transparency. How we're spending the money, where we're spending it, where we're making our priorities, and making that easy. I could show you a city budget, but unless you're a financial wizard, it'll take you forever to go through it.
Right.
When you break it down and make it simple, I'm a very visual person myself. If you put it up in front of me in 3 or 4 bullet points, I get it.
Okay.
But if you start reading it to me, well,
you're going to bore you.
Yeah, I'll fall asleep. And I think the city overall is going in a good direction. I think on the ground there's some things we can improve upon. How the city engineering works with developers and people that really invest in the city. I think there's a lot of room for improvement there. There's a lot of room for improvement on the transparency. I do think public safety, we've done a good job. We got a new police chief, and she's phenomenal.
She's doing a good,
CC Ash has come in and really gotten that police force in tip-top shape. Everybody's motivated to be there.
Got
They're
some
good
nice
police.
vehicles.
Yeah, that was actually, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but that was, the story behind that was, I talked to the old police chief. I said, how many officers do we truly have? We have 38.
Okay.
About. And I said, how many cars does each one do we have? About 15. I said, so for 15 more cars or so, 20 more cars, everybody could have a take-home car, which is not only functional from a support standpoint, but also a benefit to the job.
Sure.
Right, which attracts the talent. And right now, it's hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Back when I came out of school, everybody wanted to be a cop.
Right.
Now, it's hard to find people who want to do it.
Right, you got to dangle the carrots.
So we sat down and said, what would the cost be to do that? And how could we do it? Where could the money come from? Well, we did all that and said, yeah, this is what it would be. And then along comes COVID, and it's in the midst of that. And the government says, well, here's what they call ARPA money, American, I forget what it stands for, but essentially it's money that has to be spent on COVID-related things.
Okay.
Now, if I'm a cop and I'm on my 12-hour shift and I get off of it and then I park my car and then you come in and sit in my car,
good point.
there's an argument that's possible spread.
Especially if I've
right?
had people that I've had to
Right,
transport.
that's right. Now, if I have my own car that I'm responsible for
risk in
maintaining
half.
and cleaning and all that stuff, that's right. So we were able to use, we got $6 million in ARPA money
Really?
over a 2-year period, and we were able to use a good chunk of that to pay for this
Really?
car program, which in turn increased our ability to hire, to find quality candidates. You know, we have more people applying than we
vehicles,
have
more
positions
presence.
open. We attracted a top-notch police chief. She came from Wilmington.
Okay.
She understands what it's like to be in a very difficult, high-crime city. So she's come down and really made a big difference. And I'm getting that feedback from the community that they enjoy the.
Right. Milford's not a high crime city, but
Yeah,
she's just
that's right.
she knows a lot of things to be on the lookout for.
That's right. That's right. And then the community engagement.
Proactive.
Yeah, that's right.
Proactive.
The proactive community engagement has been
good.
phenomenal.
Well, I'm going to say thank you for being on the council. I'm going to say thank you for deciding to run for mayor. Please encourage other people to get involved.
Yep.
And I think you're doing a good job.
I enjoy it. Thank you for having me on the show.
I like seeing you. I
Thank
see
you
him at
for-
church, comes in with these 2 little kids, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah, thanks for serving there too. That's that's important.
So,
but we love what you're doing.
Well,
Love the
I'm
show.
trying.
So
I try to keep a low profile in the fast lane.
That's right.
That's what I try to
There
do.
you go.
So, well, anyway, Todd, thanks a lot, okay?
All right, thank you.
I'll see you.
Okay, buddy.
Have a good day.
You too.
If you see anybody I know, tell them hi.
All right, we'll do.
Annette, we're ready for you. All right, so here we go, everybody. Annette Sharp is coming on. It's really Annette Billings. And I just want to say that she's going to chit-chat with us a little bit for the next 10 minutes or so, and we're going to talk just a little bit about what's going on in her life. We're going to take a picture real quick. We love taking pictures, so right there. I have to stop talking because my lips think so fast it makes a blur. Annette, how are you holding up?
Oh, okay.
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 Snuggle right up to that.
Okay.
All right. So, is this your grandson with you?
Yes.
Okay. What's his name?
Drew.
Drew. How you doing? No, he's not coming on. But anyway, he didn't know if we wanted him to sing or not. I guess Drew always wanted to sing on microphone. So, not today. But anyway, so City of Milford, just a few weeks ago, somebody came to your door and served you papers.
Yeah.
And since then, your world has just been a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And do you want to share any of the newest news or not right now?
Yeah, they have plans to take it all. They got big plans.
Right, that's what I see
You've-
and what I
you've
hear.
seen
You've
what
got
I
the
see.
paperwork right
Yeah,
here, you know.
yeah.
So that came as another shock to you.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, the first shock was you have 8 acres of land that they are calling wetlands. To you, it's waterfront property.
Well, it makes my property waterfront. If
Okay.
they take that 8 acres,
It devalues.
it will devalue my property.
Which goes hand in hand with what you believe you learned yesterday.
Nope. Yep.
That they already have been planning
Oh,
to take
you-
the rest of your.
you've seen the
So-
paperwork.
So by them devaluing your land, then when they come for the rest of your land, they've already figured out how to make it worth less.
And they've spent a lot of money doing and planning for this. You see.
So they
the
all, as they sat
engineering
there the
company-
other night, everybody there knew they've already been working on this.
Yep. Unbelievable.
They need to join that that theater. In other words, in Milford, they such good actors. In other words,
Oh,
right. I was
yes.
just, in other words, to find out that we all were at a meeting Monday night, and then you're telling us today, and there's paperwork that substantiates it, that they are already working on their plans for not this 8 acres. How many more acres is it?
There was a total of about 19, 20 some acres.
So they are after the rest of your land.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah. And beyond that.
And beyond that.
Oh, yes.
Wow. So people, and so here's what I don't understand. So first of all, your land, your 8 acres is not in the city of Milford.
No.
Okay. The other land that that you're finding out they're coming after next is not also in the city of
No.
Milford. Okay. So the country club though is in the city of Milford.
I assume so.
I assume.
For septic and water.
Okay. Because what I don't understand is how are they going to connect this land?
Yeah, well, Shawnee is not,
Okay.
I understand, and neither is Horseshoe Drive. They're not in City of Milford.
So I don't know how they're going to connect all this land. They bought your brother's land. I don't believe it's in the city of Milford either.
No, but that's why I guess they're coming after me.
Because your land is the one that will connect all the dots.
I guess so.
Wow. I've had people say, does Annette need money? Are you doing a GoFundMe? I mean, you have an attorney.
Somebody is, I think, working on that.
Okay, so stand by, everybody.
I'm not comfortable with it, but
Okay.
the reality is this is going to cost a lot of money.
And it's going to take money to fight it.
Yes.
In other words, there's
Because
just,
it's the council members.
Right.
And the mayor.
Yeah.
It's the
Well, he steers the ship. I mean, he may not.
I'm unhappy with the city manager and the city planner. I don't understand why they don't live in the city limits.
They don't live in the.
No, and I guess they don't. That's something else that I feel needs to change.
Something very big that's coming out of this is that Milford needs.
We need to change. They need to change.
Right. So I wonder, with them coming after your land and your land not being in Milford, would you now be allowed to run for a seat in Milford since we're going beyond the boundaries
Well,
of Milford?
it would have to be. Well, I don't know because I technically.
Why don't you just rent an apartment in Milford? Make that your address, and then just visit your other home on the weekends. In other words, make that your second home.
Yeah, that would.
I wonder if you're allowed to do that. If you just count where, I got to check into all this. So Milford, again, the town of Milford is in serious turmoil.
Yes, we need to get people in there that care about our town.
Right. I mean, it's got
These people do not care about our town.
No, they have an agenda.
Yes.
It's obvious. It's
Yes.
apparent, in other words. And what is amazing, that Monday night when we were there, is you saw a lot of people. I don't know if it was 100, 200, but there was a lot of people
There was a lot of people.
that were not happy. But
No.
the council only gave that talk time because they're required to.
Yeah.
They're not required to
All
listen
those
or pay attention.
All those amendments that Mr. Rutt was, that he
Right.
could have just shortened that.
Right, and said because.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know, when you spoke, I don't know if they purposely, I got to ask you, because a lot of people don't like their face being shown on TV.
I never said that
so
they
did you
couldn't.
say,
No.
cover my face
No,
when I talk?
I never did. They don't want me to be seen.
Okay, because it was amazing. I was there. I personally saw this, that when you got up, they covered the TV screen, not with a cloth. They put
moved
something,
it. Yeah, they
right,
moved
to where you wouldn't be seen. They put the
Yeah.
weather or the news or something like that. And then the minute you stepped down,
Yeah.
I saw somebody step over and change something.
They
and
didn't want me to have a face.
That's amazing.
Well, that's
So,
their agenda.
I guess.
Yeah, that's,
So what can we do for you?
well, you're doing it. You're
Okay.
getting it out there. The more pressure we put on them, I'm trying.
So if anybody is watching or listening and you have any way to connect to national, we need to take this news to the next level, not to just the local TV stations, the local radio stations. In other words, we need the voice to get broader and louder and help. So we want people to pray. I want people to pray for the people on the council, not for their safety, for their sanity. We want people to pray that their hearts will change. In
Yeah.
other words, because
They've got some hard hearts
I mean,
there.
just like them covering you up on the screen.
They need
They're
to-
not looking at you as a person.
Yeah, they need some soft hearts.
Right. They're looking at it as it's dirt.
Yeah.
It's land. It's an agenda.
Mhm.
They don't put a face to the agenda. So this particular agenda affects human beings. And it's sad. I mean, even in the daggone meeting, I mean, if you were sitting in an area that you couldn't see you when you went up to talk, they covered you on. I mean, I almost wish somebody would ask them. Well, I mean, it wasn't an accident because the minute you stopped before the next speaker, they took it down. I watched the lady walk over and do something, and all of a sudden it was fixed. So, okay,
I would like to talk about
go ahead.
the definition of green space.
All right,
Yeah, what is the definition of green space?
I have no idea.
Well,
You tell me.
it's fields, it's trees, but they've got a parking lot planned for the middle of that piece
Blacktop.
of property. Yeah, blacktop. That's not open space.
Right.
They got volleyball fields. They've got restrooms. You saw it.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yep.
You've seen it.
So,
I hardly.
are we
think
allowed
that's
to
green
share
space.
this information?
Well.
I mean, I don't know. In other words,
Yeah,
it was sent to me.
Listen, they've known about this.
Oh, it's no secret. There's a letter in here from the company that's putting it all together,
Yeah.
thanking them,
And they're
laying
gonna
out
have,
all the prices of the next projects, and
they're going to have to pay this to them whether they do it or don't.
okay,
This is they jumped ahead and did this. This is
Right.
what our council that council is doing.
right, wow. All right. Do you want people to contact you? Do you want people? What do you?
Shoot.
What do you want?
Contacted all day long.
You need a representative. You need like a Facebook page, or you need something that people can, because you're bombarded with phone
my
calls.
My daughter is they're putting stuff out on Facebook.
Okay.
I never did Facebook because I work.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I have poultry houses.
Like
I have
you
two-
personally?
Oh gosh, Jimmy,
Run
yes.
these poultry houses?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I do it all.
Okay.
I when I need an extra set of arms, I have my grandson to help
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about the only one that does help me when I need an extra set of
Okay.
arms. Yeah, I
All
do
right.
setup. I do daily taking care of them, and oh yeah, it's me. It's my
Okay.
operation.
Well, then I'm going to encourage people to stand by. I'm going to presume there's going to be a GoFundMe or something to help raise
Something,
money, because I
something.
think the only way you're going to fight this is legally.
Yeah.
But I do believe in prayer, and I believe if we can pray for the people, I want people to go to the website for the city of Milford and, look at those people and pray for them earnestly. In other words, they're just, they've got to get beyond this agenda and say this is affecting human beings,
Yes.
in a negative way. That's the
Yes.
thing. In other words, it's not
The city of Milford does not want this.
right, and it's
Majority.
already affecting businesses, and I really can't say it enough. Please, please, please do not boycott businesses in Milford. This is already starting to happen. People are talking negative. The businesses have no say. People think that the businesses can influence the town. As far as moving there, you may want to think about that for a little bit. I think property sales, and you know what this eminent domain is going to do to property values?
Yeah.
Because it's going to set a tone. $2,500 an acre is the going rate for land in Milford now after this. In other words, they're setting a tone that realtors should be up in arms. This is not going to be good for the real estate world either. So a lot of things going on here. Good people, a little misguided. So pray for the leaders of Milford. Anything you want to say? I do all the talking.
Thanks again for everybody's input.
Okay. If you want to come back on for just 2 or 3 more minutes, it's up to you. You got anything else to add?
I don't
Do
know.
not contact you, but just stay tuned for some Facebook pages and stuff like that. Is
Yes,
that right?
They can look at my daughters and
What's her name?
Ashley Billings Reynolds.
Ashley
And then
Billings
there's
Reynolds.
an Adrian Billings Brzeski. Is that how she puts it?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Stay encouraged.
Okay.
Don't let them get you.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. See ya. All right. We're going to take a real quick break, and I'll be back with just the closing few minutes of the show. Jim Weller Live. We'll be right back.
Did you know that not all real estate agents are realtors? Hi, I'm George Thomason, president of the Sussex County Association of Realtors. We are licensed professionals who are members of the National Association of Realtors and have access to resources not available to other agents. We follow a strict code of ethics that help protect you, the consumer. Realtors can earn certifications and designations in specific areas of real estate. Before you buy or sell, make sure you're using a realtor who's working for you, because that's who we are.
Are you ignoring your crawl space? That can lead to severe issues with your home and health. This is a serious problem that requires a serious solution. Hi, I'm Bill Anderson from Dry Zone. Your crawl space is dark and damp, which causes mold growth. The air in your crawl space seeps into your home and mixes with the air you breathe. Our experts will transform your crawl space into a dry, healthy, usable space. Call Dry Zone today for a free estimate. At Dry Zone, we take your home seriously.
Hey, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are invited to my weekly show, Weller Does Delmarva, Saturday mornings from 7 to 9 right here on Fine Day Radio or TV Delmarva, or better yet, come join us this Saturday the 10th in Dewey Beach, Delaware at the Sunrise Restaurant. It's their 40th annual grand opening. So come on down and have breakfast, fellowship, get a cup of coffee, and watch the show unravel by the minute. Weller Does Delmarva this Saturday morning in Dewey Beach at the Sunrise Restaurant. We'll see you there.
My name is Jim, and we're here at the Shepherd's office. It's a beautiful day because we're serving the homeless or the hungry or the lonely, and we have a free lunch on deck. And you can see the table behind me. We have an assortment of wonderful food that was made by our crock pot people. Free breakfast on Saturday, a free everything yard free event that we have. Basically, we're in the free food, free clothes, and free provisions business.
The Shepherd's office in Georgetown. Donate or volunteer to help the homeless, hungry, or lonely today.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. Call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time can save you thousands of dollars. So please call right now.
My employees and I are excited to announce it's our 20th anniversary, and to celebrate, we're bringing you a limited edition MyPillow. The Giza Elegance MyPillow is made with the most amazing cotton, 2-inch pipe gusset, comes in 4 custom loft levels, and it's machine washable and dryable.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your limited edition 20th anniversary MyPillow Queen Size.
With my 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Okay, everybody. We are in the last couple minutes of today's show. I can't believe it was a whirlwind. So we've talked about Delaware Farm Bureau. We've talked about Boulevard in Georgetown, Bronco Berry. We've talked with Dave Wilson about many things. We've talked with Todd Collada. We've talked with Annette Billings, and what a morning it's been. So we want to say thanks a lot. We want to say thank you to all the people that watch this show. If you are watching on Facebook, we love comments. So how'd we do? How we doing? The other thing is, where are you? And what's the temperature where you're at? Okay, so we're just kind of curious, where are you watching from? We're on multiple Facebook pages. We're on YouTube also. And if you ever want to be on the show, we are open to talking to people. Now, we are booked up pretty good. I'm being told we're booked up until August at the moment. But if you ever want to be on the show, let us know. We'll try to squeeze you in. If you're a business and you want to buy some advertising on our radio station, that's what we really would like. Fine Day Radio, $488 a month. You get 60 ads. Yes, that's less than $9 an ad. So anyway, and you get to be on this show once a month at no charge if you're part of our package. So anyway, if you have any questions about advertising, about being on the show, or anything, feel free to give me a call. It's Jim Weller. That's J-I-M, not G-Y-M. Jim Weller, 302-542-9157 is my cell phone number. Now, if you're in New Jersey, we would love to maybe just interview you over the phone from New Jersey, if you would like. If you own a business or you're part of an organization and you want to get the word out about something, we'd love to talk to you, okay? It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And don't forget the Golden Eagle Diner. That's where we're broadcasting from right now. And they have a buffet today that is unbelievable, okay? So it's got snow crab legs and barbecue ribs, steamed shrimp, fried chicken, fried flounder, fried shrimp, and New York strip steak, okay? All of that, $35.99 a person. That is today. And plus there's the salad bar and pudding or ice cream, or soup, lots of vegetables and so on. So a nice big spread starting at 3 o'clock today is their Valentine's Day dinner buffet, okay? What else is going on? We want to say thanks a lot to everybody. I want to remind you that Weller's Utility Trailers is open, and we'd appreciate your support and your business. So if you need a trailer, a shed, a carport, a swing set, or a flag, whatever you may need, or you need a trailer worked on, we would like to help you out. And don't forget to vote for me. I'm in the running for the Best of Delaware downstate talk show host, Jim Weller. It might be James Weller, Jim Weller, I'm not sure, but go to Best of Delaware and vote for me if you would, please. I'd like to win. Denise and I are looking forward to making a big deal out of that. So that's that. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Be safe out there. And if you want to learn more about this situation with Annette Billings, stay tuned. There will be more info on Facebook. And pray for the leadership of Milford. Milford's got some things going on. So let's just say it like this. Pray for Milford. Okay? Other than that, that's it. You all have a good day. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching the show, and we will be back. And don't forget my Saturday show, Weller Does Delmarva, down at Sunrise Restaurant, Saturday mornings, 7 to 9. Okay? We will see you. Take care. Goodbye, everybody.
Get amazing truck deals at Preston Ford's President's Day sales event. Get 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on
MSA is the Mid-Atlantic's premier source for audio recording, live production, staging, lighting, video, streaming, technical support, retail, and rental solutions. We are professional experts who care about your success, who enjoy sharing what we've learned along the way to provide you with solutions and satisfaction.
Mid-South